Good afternoon from Guadalajara. I am on my way to the train station. We are heading over to the town within the city of Guadalajara, the historical center of Tlaquepaque, which was originally its own town many years ago, but has since been enveloped by the larger Guadalajara urban area. So I'm just heading down here now to the subway to hop on the purple line, and it should take us straight there. Alright, so I got one of these reusable transit cards, so I think there's enough on it to get me to where I'm going, so we're going to try it and see how it goes. Perfect. So if you get to one of the machines at the train stations, pick up one of those cards. I think the card itself costs 20 pesos, and then you refill it, and it's $9.50 a ride from there. Subway system here is super clean, by the way. You can see like it's really well taken care of. We are heading towards the central bus station on this line, so I believe it said on the map that it leaves every 6 minutes. Welcome to Tlaquepaque, and it's raining. I got here about an hour ago and went to go get something to eat, and just came outside and the rain has started. So we're just gonna wait a few minutes to see if it slows down at all. I do have my trusty hat with me, so worst case scenario, I can go for a little walk in the rain. I don't think it's gonna last very long though. By the looks of the sky, I think it's just a passing rainstorm. It'll be gone probably in another 10 or 15 minutes maybe. So let's see what happens. Just because nobody else wants to go for a walk in the rain doesn't mean I can't. Especially with this fancy hat on. So let's see if we can do a little wander here in the rain. Oh, and as soon as I say that, of course, the rain really gets heavy. So let's go over here underneath the roof, instead of really being drenched completely. We might get even a little thunder and lightning out of this. This is turning into quite a little storm here all of a sudden. The wind has really picked up and the rain's coming down hard, and people are starting to scramble. I don't know what comes after coming down in buckets, but it's coming down in more than whatever is next after buckets. This is a full-on downpour. Well, even standing here is not working out anymore. Huddled inside here, and the power went off. This is not letting up so far. Kids are going crazy in it. Power, it looks like it's out the whole town now, and it is officially a monsoon. Yeah, I don't think even my hat would have saved me in this. I feel really bad for these vendors because they are just getting absolutely soaked here right now. But Tlaquepaque, they said. We'll get together. We'll have a few laughs. Not quite. Town is now officially without power, and everything is under about 4 inches of water. They keep losing power. It's gone out about 5 times now, I would say. Well, I'm sure a lot of people are filming some video here, but I don't think they filmed it in this kind of crazy rain. So I guess that'll make it unique. I will say that it looks like another 10 or 15 minutes there, it's probably going to stop raining, I think, just based on the lighter sky up ahead of me there. So I guess we will see. But it's been almost an hour of heavy-duty non-stop rain. So, just a quick review of the place that I stayed at here in Guadalajara. I stayed at the Chingon Suites here in the town, which is sort of in the old town part of the city. And yeah, it was pretty good. Price was really good. It was generally pretty quiet, apart from the street traffic outside. But in the evenings and stuff, it was, it was great here. So this was the room I stayed in for the last 10 or 12 days. Beds there, ceiling fan. Had a couple of nice windows here with a view of the outside, which was good. These windows actually opened up as well, so you can get some fresh air in. In through here was the private bathroom, which was fine. All the usual stuff. Shower. So it's an alright spot. I'll put the price information that I paid here on the screen. There is nobody that works here on site other than the cleaning staff who come in once a day. So if you do want to come and stay here at the Chingon Suites, you do have to book in advance online, and then they give you the self-check-in information to get into the building. Just a couple of other points about the place. First of all, the internet was great. Really fast internet here, nice and stable, no problems with that. I would say that in the summertime it might get too hot here, as there's no air conditioning in the room, if you've noticed, just the ceiling fan and then the open windows for fresh air. This time of year, late September, it was fine. It's not too hot outside at nighttime now, but in the middle of the summer it might be too hot here, so just keep that in mind. Maybe at some point they'll add air conditioning to the units, and then of course that goes away. I guess my other issue would be that if you like hard beds, be prepared, because these are probably the hardest beds that I've slept on in my entire trip. And it took a few nights, really honestly, to get comfortable with it. And then when I get sick, it just made that experience that much worse as well. So just keep that in mind, that if you are a fan of hard beds, then don't even worry about it. But it is something to keep in mind for here. Anyway, overall, I'd give it a recommendation. I think that for the price and for the location, it worked out really well. Like I said, it was quiet. There's a full kitchen. I'll give you a little walkthrough of the rest of the space too here. I'm going to go and grab a coffee so you can kind of see the kitchen and stuff as well. So there's a full kitchen here. Nice big fridge and everything to store your stuff in. I did end up buying groceries here for the week while I was here, because it was just cheaper to do that for, things like breakfast and lunch. And here's the rest of the place. So there's about, I think, 15 units here in total. So yeah, that's the place I stayed in here in Guadalajara. Overall, a good recommendation. So unfortunately, that's going to do it from Guadalajara. Didn't get to see as much as I wanted to, despite spending a lot of time here. Just about back to 100%, of course, finally, but now it's time to move on to my next place. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. and maybe leave a like or a comment below to let me know that you were here. If you'd like to support me further, there's a couple of links in the description below that you can do that through. And remember, life is short. Wander. I'll see you in the next video.